Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. Hello if you've been here before, and a big welcome if you are new. And here we are, first podcast for 2026, which feels crazy to me. It really, really does. This podcast is really about what we need to be doing, energetic preparation for your most aligned year yet. So let's delve in. And, I can't really not say Happy New Year, but I don't know about you. Sometimes I really struggle with the Happy New Year because we can have a new year whenever we want. We can have a new life whenever we want. And sometimes those words feel a little bit empty. And I don't want that for you. I want that, my wishes to you to be absolutely filled with possibilities because you are filled with possibilities. So it's that time of year when we start thinking about exciting things that we can create, that we can manifest. And I hope all your dreams for 2026 come true, but it does start here with the energetic preparation that you need to do to make your manifestations come to life. Now, before we delve in, let me remind you that on the 5th of January, we have got our annual goal setting event, which all happens under the umbrella of Spiritual Versity. Spiritual Versity is a annual subscription, and it is really cheap as chips. If you've got in before the price goes up, it'll be £20. If you get in when the price goes up, it'll be £25. But it gives you a whole year of access to 3 particular great tools to help you manifest and help you spiritually connect, and also the goal setting event, which happens at 7 o'clock on the 5th with a replay. And also there's another one mid-year as well to keep you on track. So if you want to know more about that, go and have a look in show notes. And you will also find my planner, which you can get from Amazon, the Angel Mystic 2026 planner, which will help you. It'll work with the event if you come to it, but it can also something you can do on your own. And the best thing is it holds you accountable for the whole year. So go and have a look at that too. Everything is in show notes. Let us delve in. So this time of the year can also feel, whilst it can feel full of possibilities, it can sometimes feel full of pressure of making those resolutions, of making those plans, and those intentions that can feel overwhelming. So today I want to show you a new way of doing things, and it's all about your energy and your vibration and the subtle shifts that you can make that are going to set the tone for the whole of the next 12 months. So for me, I often think, at this time of the year, we often focus on action. We focus on writing our lists, setting those resolutions that we know we're going to forget about within 3 weeks, and push ourselves to make things happen. The truth is, when we're manifesting with the universe, energy alignment is so important. And manifesting doesn't come from forcing. Manifesting comes from the vibration that you are giving out. So this preparation process is all about aligning your energy to what you really want to experience. And when your energy matches your desires, your manifestations start to flow effortlessly. And I don't know about you, but I want that. I want effortless manifestations. I want ease. I want flow. And even when things do go a little off track, because they do at times, I want to know how I can get back on track quick. So here's what I suggest to start the year is to clear the energy of the past year. Because before we can step into that new version of the life that we want, we need to let some things go that are not serving us. This can include your limiting beliefs. So you might want to look at your beliefs around the desires of the things that you want, and are they aligning up? Are they matching? Look at your old disappointments and resentments that you've got going on, because are they holding you back? And also look at your expectations that no longer align with the things that you want or with the growth that has happened for you, because we are always growing and learning. You know, you are not the same person as you was yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, 20 years ago. You are not the same person. You know, there's so much changing all the time. So writing it all down, what you're ready to release, and letting that symbolically go is a good place to start. So write down those limiting beliefs that are not, you know, if you want to be rich, but you don't think that rich people are good people, that's going to block you. You know, if you've got old disappointments that you think, well, that's always happens to me, so it's always going to continue to happen to me, that's going to block you. And if you've got any expectations that are not in alignment with your goals, they need to go. So write them all down. Have a good old clear out, good old journaling session. And then you can tear up the paper, you can burn the paper safely if you want. And as you are doing that, imagine that, you know, you are breaking up, you are burning, you are dissolving all of those things that have been blocking you. Because this creates space for this new energy that you're going to be vibrating at to land in. And actually, I think it's the 3rd of January is full moon. So this is a really good time to do that release work. It's always good to do release work around full moon and always do intentions around new moon. And that's how I like to sort of balance my practice. So I always sort of pay attention to the moon cycles and do things in accordance with that. The next thing we need to look at is this vision of ourselves that we want in the future. And, you know, I really do hope you will join me on the 5th of January for the goal setting event and become part of Spiritual Versity, or maybe just get the planner that is on Amazon readily available for you. But this is a time to connect to the version of you that you want for the coming year in all areas of your life, your work, your love life, your health, you know, your spirituality, everything. What do you want in every area of your life? What's going to be fun? Where do you want to travel to? What car do you want to drive? Take time to connect to all those goals and those desires that you've want as you start to embody this new year and this new energy. And what would your most aligned year feel like? Emotionally, physically, spiritually? What energy do you want to carry around with you every day? How do you want to feel? You know, do you want to feel successful, powerful, in control, organized, calm, safe? What do you want to feel every day? And this is where you start thinking of the bigger picture. Because manifestations are not all about the new car, the new house, the holidays, all of that. Sometimes they're just about the ease and the flow of everyday life. And I'll always say the biggest and the greatest manifestation is inner peace. So, what is it that you really want to carry with you every day? How do you want to show up in your relationships, in your work, in your personal growth? Visualize yourself living that year as you want to be. Feel it in your body. It's not about forcing, it's about fine tuning your vibration to match the reality that you desire. And then what we need to do is we need to set some intentions, not resolutions. New Year's resolutions, have they ever worked for you? They've never worked for me. But intentions are something that I do every day. Intentions are energetic, they're co-creating with the universe. Resolutions are mechanical, they're forced. Intentions are how you want to feel, how you want to be, rather than a tick list of achievements. So choose a few key things with your intentions that feel expansive, feel empowering, feel aligned. It could be that you are open to opportunities that elevate your life. It could be that you create one around, I create daily from a place of joy and ease. It could be that I am trusting my intuition to guide me in every decision. Write them down, write those intentions down, speak them out loud, meditate on them, allow them to anchor your energy throughout the year. And then I would say your daily alignment practice is crucial because consistency is key in you manifesting what you want. So you need to spend a few minutes, and it really only needs to be a few minutes each day, checking in with your energy, keeping yourself aligned. If you're in Abundance Club, if you're in Spiritual Versity, you will know the value in grounding and protecting your energy every day. This is what I teach everyone to do, whether on a manifesting journey, a spiritual journey, but this is about tuning into you. And it's so quick. It's ridiculous. But it makes such a difference. I did a podcast the other week all about how, and I forgot to do it because I bought a sofa instead in the morning. I got well distracted and my day went to the dogs. Grounding and protection sets you up for a successful day. So you need to be doing that for sure. And you need to be visualizing your intentions, your desires for the day. You know, you can set intentions for the day, for the week, for the month, and we certainly do, or certainly I teach within all my programs and practices. That's what we need to be doing. But you need to, when you set an intention, you need to visualize the outcome as well. So when you set that intention, it might be to trust your intuition more, guide you each day, you know, to be ready for work on time, to get clarity on what your future holds. You need to think about how that's going to feel when you've got it, and you need to visualize it. Visualizing is a key part of any manifesting practice. And then journaling from your aligned self. That means you're not writing down what your problems are. There's so many different ways we could talk about journaling. There's so many different ways, from the healing journaling to the creative journaling. That's a whole, well, it's more than one podcast, to be fair. It's a couple of podcasts. But for now, just write as if you've got what it is that you want and how it feels and how it changes you, how you behave. And then, of course, check in with your good old angels your guides, the whole upstairs, whoever you've connected with and work with, and see what you get. You know, those little light bulb moments, that good idea, they're coming from your angels. And it's important when we're manifesting to act upon them. That's your inspired guidance. So with these small, consistent little practices that you can do each day, you're going to be keeping your vibration strong and your manifestations effortless. But it really is about trusting the flow. Because once you've done this work, you've done the preparation of your energy, you have to just let it go. You have to surrender. You don't need to do the how, that's not your job. You just need to trust and know it's coming. It's like when you place an order and maybe you're placing an order online on Amazon, whatever. You do your order, you've got clear on what you want, you place your order, you know it's coming. You don't keep going back and checking, oh, where's it up to? Has it left yet? You just place your order and you wait for it to come. You crack on with your day, with your life, with your week. And that's how you manifest. You don't sit at the door waiting for it to pop up. You just allow it to appear. You've prepared your energy, you've let go, you've surrendered, and you are so open to when whatever you want will appear in divine timing. The universe delivers when you are aligned. The universe does not deliver when you're stressing. It does not deliver when you are thinking about everything else. It does not deliver when you are doubting and forcing. You've got to trust that that energy is creating a pathway to you. And the universe is delivering in divine timing. Now, another thing that you might want to do at this time of the year is use a word of the year. Choose a word that sort of feels like it fits into all areas of your life. I can remember one year, and it must be about 10 years ago now, I chose the word love. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have love as my word of the year. And what that meant for me is that anything I did, I had to love it. So if I was doing the washing up, I would have to love it. So I did things to make that washing up feel a more nicer experience. It might have been light a candle, burn some incense, put some music on. And if I didn't love it, I let it go. And that was a year of a big clear out of things, because if it didn't light me up, if I didn't love it, I wasn't doing it. I've kept that going ever since. And the word I'm using this year is freedom. So if anything doesn't bring me freedom, guess what? It's going to go. What's the word of the year that you're going to use? Because the word of the year needs to go over all the different areas of your life, your work, your home, your friends, your family, your finances. Think about what word do you want that will fit into all those different categories, and just watch how it plays out. So let's do our cards. These are our angel guidance cards for the 5th to 12th of January. Of course, the 5th of January is when the New Year goal setting event is happening, which is open to all. But you do have to be a spiritual university member, but it's only £20. So if you get in December or even beginning of January before the prices change, the cards don't feel ready. I feel like they need a really good shuffle around for the new year. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? This cannot be right. Oh, wow. We are going into January and we're going to need to leave a lot of stuff behind. Let's just say that. Ah, so this is for the 5th and the 6th. So the 5th is the worry card. So starting the year with worry is not the best place to be. And it is about knowing that wherever your thoughts are going, they need to go in the direction of things that you want. So, what are you getting drawn into? What are you worrying about that actually isn't even your stuff? Because this is what you're being reminded of on this card and on the second card that comes out, which is going to be Tuesday the 6th. It's the fears card, and these sit so closely together. And like the energy feels like it's almost all of one. So the Monday and the Tuesday, worry and fears, you've got to give it up, you've got to surrender it. You've got to know that there's things that you can't control, but trust that everything is working out for you perfectly. Oh, I'm getting lots of tittles in my ears as if the angels have got a little tittling feather all over me. So do look out for those sorts of signs as well. These are not that important. This is you just getting stuck into drama, stuck into things that you don't need to. And it's the angels reminding you to switch lanes and to focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. And as we move into Wednesday, it feels like we've done that. It feels like we've simplified life. We are doing what feels right for us. And that's the important thing. This isn't about people pleasing. This is about doing what feels right for us. Drawing a line in the sand, going, do you know what? Enough's enough. I'm doing things my way moving forward. Look out for little sparkly lights at the corners of your eyes. That is the angels giving you those little sort of flashes that they're around you. On Thursday, it's time, overdue time. Clock is ticking time for you to let go of the things that are not serving you, that you things that you should have left in 2025. They've sort of seeped into 2026, and it is definitely time to let them all go. It feels like this is a sitting down journaling exercise, writing down all that's not serving you, releasing it and letting it go. That's the job of Thursday. Looking out for number synchronicities as well as one of the signs that your angels are with you, which they are always. On Friday, we've got the passion card. I know it says romance, but I'm reading this as this is your passion. What are you passionate about? Because that's what you want more of. So whether that's a craft, an activity, a new interest, you've got to follow your heart with that because it's going to fill you up so much. It's ridiculous. So I don't see this as love and romance. I see this as doing things that you are passionate about, things that light you up because you need to be lit up. You need to be operating on different vibration, higher vibration. The weekend brings Raphael. Raphael, do you know what? And this is all about reading cards properly, isn't it? Because let's be honest, it isn't about reading what's on the card at all. If you want to read angel cards properly, you need to read them intuitively. And I've got to say that this card says you've got travel plans that you want to make and you need to crack on with them. So Raphael is a great archangel to help you when you're traveling, helps everything come together, but he can help you with the planning of it too. So do ask him to come in and help you organize your plans for the rest of 2026 of where you want to go, what you want to do, and what you want to see, and also who you want to do it with. That is Raphael. So it's a planning day on Saturday, and Sunday is my favourite card. It's the wait and see. So all those dreams, all those ideas, all those places that you want to go to, just wait and see how it's all going to pan out for you. Just trust in the magic of the universe because it's there to deliver. It's there to give you what you want. You just need to hold the faith and allow everything to get organized in perfect timing. That's our first week for 2026. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you on the 5th of January in our little live Zoom session for the goal setting. Everything is in show notes. If you don't do anything, make sure you get the planner, and then you've got a tool to help you through the whole year. That is it. I will see you next time. Do not forget to do all that good stuff of liking, of rating, reviewing, subscribing, sharing, whatever you feel comfortable with. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates a universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. Hope to see you there.